Republicans will try for the third day in a row to elect a Speaker of the House. This all comes after 6 unsuccessful attempts over 2 days. More than a dozen GOP members are keeping California's Kevin McCarthy from reaching a majority of votes. The House cannot swear in its members or begin its day-to-day business until a Speaker is elected.
5:36. We've been covering that story since Tuesday when the first vote happened, and later today it's on to a 7th ballot when Congress reconvenes at noon. Abby Larico joins us live from the Capitol this morning to continue our coverage of what happens next and, Abby, how this has worked in the past. Good morning.
Annie and Allison, good morning to you both. So members of the House of Representatives will be dealing with some big questions when they head to the Capitol for work today, especially those Republicans who are going to try to figure out how to move forward from this. Meantime, the Speaker's standoff has led to a lot of questions and possible answers from those of us out here who are waiting for Congress to even begin to be able to do its job. We turn to several sources here to verify a couple of these claims. You've probably heard that this is the first time in a century that the House couldn't agree on a pick for Speaker on first vote. That is true. It last happened exactly 100 years ago, in 1923. It took 9 ballots that go round. In 2023, we're at 6 cast ballots already, but nowhere near the 133 ballots voted in the longest battle for the gavel in history. That was in 1855, dragging out for 2 months, with debates foreshadowing the Civil War. Hoping to avoid a similar situation, pundits and politicians have floated names of some options for Speaker of the House who aren't even members of the House. And it turns out, yes, they would be allowed to do the job. A Speaker does not have to be a currently elected member of Congress. Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution merely says the House of Representatives shall choose their Speaker and other officers. This Congressional Research Service report says more plainly, members are not required to vote for one of the candidates nominated by each major party, or even some other candidate formally nominated on the floor. Historically, nobody who's not a member of the House has ever served as Speaker, though some have picked up votes. And however many votes it takes and whomever they ultimately pick, this does matter because, as Allison was just saying, the House cannot move forward without that Speaker. They can't even swear in new members. Annie?
Abby Larico reporting live from Capitol Hill. Thank you.